Hello guys, it's Naki here. Today I'm going to share with you control elf list that has been there for quite a while, but it changes a bit and add some new cards and have some cards go rotated, but eventually it's still playable. It's the type of deck that I would like, and I would like to share with you how to actually pilot the deck. Because this deck is really hard to play, so I'm unable to just give you tutorial or like give you any advice while I'm actually playing. So I'm going to share with you some of the review that I win. Sorry about that, but about Mulligan. So what you do is you keep your Rhino and then one of the draw spells. I mean, you can keep Rhino when you have bounce spells or draw spells. If not, then just try to look for a draw spell first. You need at least one draw spell to start the game, otherwise you'll just run out of gas very soon. And if you were a control elf player like last time, so what you need to bear in mind is that because now you don't have your Carbuncle anymore, so you might want to try to preserve your life total as much as possible. Okay, there are times that like this, you usually use your turn 3 to draw. It's either with the Wonder Cook or the spells. Yeah, so I will just click it so I can show you the card in a better way. So they're very often that you want to just use your nature card without playing the 0 cost Natera 3 of Natera, because having a 0 cost in hand is really powerful in this deck, because it just makes you so much easier to hit 5 cards instead. Yeah, so in this turn I actually decided to just bounce my Rhino and try to kill my opponent bot, but this is actually a very close decision, I would say, because if let's say it hits the 5/5, then I might not be able to actually kill everything. So luckily I hit one of them, then I will be able to kill the other one and have my Rhino back in hand. My roach, I guess. So I usually play Japanese version, so I'm not really familiar with the English name. So as you can see, the vampire is really strong now. You just need a lot of them, and you really, I think most of you just want to know like how to actually beat this. So what I do is try your best to just feed your roach and make it as big as possible, and at the same time just keep filtering. Okay, what you are looking for is to wipe his bot. Okay, without bot wipe, to be honest, it's really hard to clear his bot. And well, quite lucky, we do draw one of our bot wipe there, and we managed to actually kill the bot. So as long as you can kill the bot the first time, then the second time over is not that hard anymore, because you got more mana, and then you just have so many things to do, especially with me and with boss spells. So it actually makes all of them possible. Quite unfortunately, I draw May, my third May, so I don't have May in there anymore. It's quite unlucky because I don't really want to draw that, but can't help, sometimes it just happens. If you want to just play a roach, right, then you might as well just evolve it, but this is a bit awkward because if I'm going to attack my opponent, I'm most likely going to just trade. But luckily, if I didn't draw my second May, the May will be going into hand as well. So I'm going to just kill both his creature and have my roach back in hand. So this is perfectly fair. Okay. As you can see, my opponent just come out with his key cards. I'm going to get so much advantage out of it. Yeah, and going to have a lot of free good cards there. And the bad thing about it is I still don't have enough cards to actually kill. That's the problem. So I decided to just go with the Wonder Cook and try to just get more cards, and hopefully can control and kill his bot as well. That's why I decided to just bounce back my roach and just kill his creature. Yeah, I do know that he will have the 1/1, but it's like there's nothing much I can do about it other than I just drop. I can actually just drop this first actually, and kill that 1/1. Then only I play this. But he will still have one of the 1/1 left because he only kills 4 creatures. So yeah. So having a 3/8 here is really hard for him to actually kill me with like from 19 life. So the next turn is where I really need to get my roach ready. I don't have any bow spells yet in hand, which is bad. And my opponent actually have way to actually deal with my massive spot that I'm quite surprised. But well, I mean, all the new cards now is just so powerful. And as for us who playing old cards, we just have to bear it. So here, actually, this is a very awkward situation for me because I'm actually playing 2 mana, draw 1 card only. But because I draw the bow spells, so I actually have enough mana if I can actually draw another bow spells here to kill my opponent. So I decided to just play in this way, and lucky enough I draw the second and third bow spells, and I'm going to just kill my opponent from here. So always plan your mana properly and know how to actually fully utilize the abilities and the draws and life gains and those. So another key point is try to fully utilize every key point, every life point that you can gain. Because now we don't have Carbuncle anymore, so we don't really gain that much of life. Okay, so let's move on to the next game. So for the next game, we are playing against Necromancer. And to be honest, by the time I'm playing, I'm still not really that familiar with the meta yet because I have been away from the game for so long. And what I do is just I try to just keep 1 draw spell if I have, and then I just move in the rest for roach. So as you see, just now I just go a bit greedy, but luckily I draw roach, I draw spell, I draw bow spells. Okay, so there are still chance because I can still just feed my roach and try to kill my opponent as soon as possible. I don't want to go into late game because if he's playing a fox or something like that, if I'm in a bad shape because he's going to have a lot of ward, and that is not what I want to see for sure. So like what I see just now, turn 3, usually you want to just draw cards. And just a side note, because this Awakening Gaia is a natural card as well. I mean the season card, so you can actually draw it from the cook. So when you starting hand, don't keep the Awakening Gaia, okay? So just try, if you have the cook, then it's perfect. So if you don't, also you don't try to keep it because you don't want it before turn 5. So eventually you will draw it because you just have so many draw spells. But if you don't, also you won't die. Just don't draw it. Yeah, so I will tell you not to keep that. Okay, that is one of the very commonly seen mistakes. Okay, so here try to fully utilize every single chance that you can use your roach to evolve and bounce back. And here why I play the May, there's 2 reasons. Because I want to reduce the cost of the Awakening Gaia, and the second thing is I can actually get the May back, another May into hand, so it reduces the chance for me to actually draw the second May. Not to mention that one more 1 cost creature dies actually does benefit me in the late game as well. Okay. When you are playing a control deck that you are going for a long game, you just want to try your best to maximize every single step you can. So here my opponent actually did a very risky play in my opinion. He just evolved his dog, and the dog is not doing much. But well, it's a bit hard for me to actually kill that. He did read that, but there's one of the key point here I'm going to show you is I myself, okay, I will always like to use rogue as a kill con in this particular deck with evolve or not. Okay, I mean usually with evolve. Okay, So the reason why is if you are queuing one very big creature with one cost and one evolve point. Okay, for example, a 5/5 Bane, a 7/7 or 8/8. I mean, sometimes you can actually reach that level. Okay, so 7/7 or so it's totally worth it. Don't worry about it. You just need one or maybe two bow spells. You don't need 3 roads in this deck. You can perfectly treat roads as a remover. And now, yeah, my opponent just evolved something, and as I said, I don't really know about the meta a lot now, so I just focus on my own deck. And I'm going to just try my best to explain to you every single tip I know about Control Elf, if you are interested in this deck. So now I go for the draw spells, and lucky enough I draw my Roach that I can actually evolve and go face. So in this way, you don't need any bow spells. So just also try to remember, your Roach can actually go face by evolving, and then you will steal back to hand. Okay. By playing the 1/5 here is, I think, a bit of my mistakes here, because the 1/1 can actually just keep trade with me. We have Bane. So the better play might actually just play the Gaia. I'm not really sure about it. That was my play miss. But actually it pays out, because I can just play my some spells and play Gaia, and I have my Roach there to kill my opponent with the bow spells I have. But unfortunately, as later what you will see is I actually had a very bad play miss here. I forgot to play my Roach first, then I play my Gaia, so it's not killing anything. Okay, and after I attack, then I realized that I don't have enough mana to play my Roach again. Okay, so this is a really bad play miss, so apologize for that. But my opponent just play a Bane, and also later it will become a Wand. I think he needs 9 or 10 PP to kill, so I really need to kill him as soon as possible. I mean, as soon as I can. So the bad thing now is I don't have evolve anymore, so I really need to just draw something to get rid of that 4/6. So lucky enough, I draw a removal spells here. Even if I don't, I can actually just play any 2 spells, then play Kokora to draw additional cards. So most likely I will be able to actually get through here. So without playing the Aria also, I can actually kill it just by playing me. Okay, once again, a play miss. Okay, I should just play Roach first, then I play me, then this should be able to kill the 4/2. So that is another play miss there. So try to remember, okay, your play count when you are playing this deck. It's really hard. Okay, 4 and above. Okay, always remember 4 and above. Okay guys, after showcasing those games, the new cards that we are playing is Fairy Dragon, and 1 cost, very big ward that is just totally absurd, and it will eventually have ability to just evolve herself. Okay, so it's just, I have no idea. It's very imba. As you know that you're playing Control Elf, you need a lot of 1 cost card, and that's one reason why you just play Carbuncle as well. Okay, but this is not Carbuncle for sure, but in some case it's actually better than Carbuncle, I would say. So this is a very hard to play deck, but it's also very rewarding if you play it well. Okay, don't be like me. I'm not really that of a good player. I have been like away from the game for quite some time, but for this deck alone, I'm very confident. I have with Carbuncle version, I have a 4-win in the final rounds of the Grand Prix, and the last game I also lose to some of my opponent got like draw so. But this deck is really rewarding, and with even the current meta now, is still playable. I won't say this is the best deck, but I will say this is one of the deck that you have to look up, and knowing how to beat this deck, how to play this deck actually helps you to beat this deck as well. Okay, so even if you're not playing it, I definitely hope you can actually take time to understand how it works. Okay, so thank you for watching. like, share, comment if you like the video. So this is Nati, and I hope to see you guys around soon.